Hey everybody, Brett here, and it is day 253 of me following my carnivore journey. And today, food was a little different than normal, so I didn't eat any bacon today. It seems kind of silly to be caught off guard by that because most people don't. But yeah, no. So I typically have bacon, or I have been having bacon pretty much every day. And today I didn't do that just because I had to be in at work a little earlier than normal, and therefore didn't have time this morning to prep my food. So that was okay though. I kind of was afraid that was going to happen just because of what time I had to get up and get out the door and everything. Sometimes the dogs can be a little troublesome in following my schedule that I need. So my backup plan for lunch today was to do barbecue and go get some brisket. So I went and got some brisket, actually split half a pound of brisket, half a pound of turkey. And that was lunch. And then dinner tonight was smoked pork. So it was kind of a barbecue themed day. Wife had planned pork tacos for dinner with some pork shoulder that I had made a few weeks ago. And once I smoked it all, we did some for dinner that day. We kept some out for something the next day, and I actually kept a pound out for me to have during the week, and I ate that pretty quickly thereafter. But I still have I had like 9 pounds of pork in the freezer, portioned out in 1 pound bags. So that's something I like to do on occasion, and it makes it easy for nights like tonight. I will smoke a couple of pork shoulders or like a big packer brisket or something like that. And then what we'll do is we'll eat what we need for our meal right there. Usually plan a second day with the same meat as the meal plan. And then I'll portion it out and put it in the freezer, right? And I vacuum seal it, put it in the freezer. It makes it stay good for a while. I've got some beef short ribs in the freezer in the same way. I've got, I think, three 1 pound bags, freezer bag packages I could call them. But basically, this is where the plan and the backup plan come into play. So the plan was bacon. The backup plan was pork. The barbecue for lunch at Bono's Pit Barbecue. So one of the things that I do with barbecue, and some people have criticized me in the past because barbecue can have a lot of sugar and things like that in it. And I don't know what their rub is, but I go and I get the barbecue, and they give me fatty brisket. I probably get almost as much fat as I do brisket, the way that I order it. And then on the turkey side, I ask for a lot of the inner meat, not the skin. And that's basically because I'm getting a lot of fat from the brisket, the way I ordered it. So the turkey's going to be a little leaner anyways. And if I get the more inner part of the turkey breast in that, I'm getting less skin, less rub. So works out in such a way that I'm okay with it. The pork shoulder that I ate tonight, I know everything that went into there. So I'm not concerned about sugars and all that. So it's good stuff, and it's something that I can do on a regular basis, and it's quick, obviously, especially if I go to the smokehouse, right? Because it's all pre-cooked, so I don't even go inside. They've got an actual takeout window on the outside of the building. You can go inside of the restaurant, or you can just go to the takeout window. Let's go to takeout window. Makes it real quick. And then, the pork that we ate tonight it was in the freezer when I got home from the office, right? I put it in some water, thaws it down. We put it in a pan with some lard to make sure that it doesn't get dried out, and warm it up, and done, good to go. So it makes for very quick meals. It's easy prep and everything else. So that's, my theme for the day is have some idea of what you're going to eat, your plan, your backup plan in case that plan doesn't work. And then also think about things that are simple and easy, right? I mentioned the simple with regards to kind of my haircut the other day. Keeping things simple and basic makes it easy. And it also makes it, to a degree, cleaner, right? Simple is cleaner. And what I mean by that is, if I eat one ingredient food, bacon, egg, steak, brisket, right? That's it. That's all it is. There's no concerns about what are all these other things. It's easy to make sure that it's what you need and what you should be eating. It was something I was talking to a couple of the guys at work today. They've been asking me how I've been doing with the diet since my surgery and everything else. And, I told them some of the struggles that I faced with right after surgery and staying on plan and basically getting almost completely off plan. And I told them, I said, one of the hardest things has been sugar and getting back to the point where I'm not craving any kind of sugary things. And it's weird when you talk to somebody that doesn't necessarily know what's in their food the way that I know what's in my food now. I never used to. But you get a piece of bread, there's sugar in it, right? You get most bacon, there's sugar in it, right? All these things have sugar in it. Whether they need it or they're just adding it to flavor and enhance the desire, it's there. And, that's what I told them. I said, I had a little bit of bread on Saturday I talked about, right? And that threw me off. I could feel it. So trying to stay away from it, trying to make sure that I do the right thing, and that's going to help keep me going on my plan. This morning my weight's down just a little bit. So 241.4 was my weight. So I'm down like a pound or something from yesterday. That's, just over 90 pounds total from my original start point. Still got a ways to go to get back to my 226, right? 16 pounds or something. I don't know. Math is hard. 15 pounds to get back to my 226. But again, I'm getting closer and closer to not worried about the weight as much as I am the body composition and the way my clothes fit and things like that. So I'm just still nervous about not weighing in. The other thing I did today was I made sure I took my sugars. I took my sugar reading and my ketones. And my ketones were at 0.4. And I cannot honestly remember the last time my ketones were below 0.5. But now I hadn't measured all the way through my recovery, my surgery recovery. So, but my ketones were at 0.4, which was very unexpected. And but my blood sugar was at 96. That's where I expected. So my blood sugar is back down where I want it to be in the 90s. If I can get into the 80s, I'll take that. But in the 90s, I'm happy. But I want to get my ketones back up. So trying to think about that and figure out what I'm going to do. One thing I'm definitely going to do, I am going to tell my wife no more pork rinds in the house. It's a little too easy to, be like, I want to eat something. Go grab a bag of pork rinds and start munching on those. It's just too easy. I need to make it a little bit more difficult for me to snack. So I'm going to keep the beef jerky and I'm going to keep the beef sticks, because when I snack on those things, I don't snack as much. And I think part of my issue right now, and I've had this issue a few times, is it's not necessarily what I'm eating, but how much of that I'm eating, right? Even if you eat nothing but steak, you can still eat too much of it, right? And you can still have too many calories coming in, and just overload the benefits that you're getting from the carnivore. So, going to kind of keep a little bit more focus on that. Tomorrow, probably be an easy day. I've got a big delivery at the house tomorrow. New kitchen cabinets, which is a little scary because I've got to install them. But they're going to come tomorrow, so I'm going to be a little stressed from that and focused on making sure that the cabinets come in good and everything else, and I don't have any problems with them, but also making sure that I get all my work done, because Thursday, Friday, I'm off work, heading to Ohio for a wedding. So lots of little things to look at and keep focused on tomorrow that's going to help me avoid snacking. Even tonight I was cleaning out cabinets, getting ready for the new ones that are coming so that I can take these ones out and put the new ones in. But a lot of work, a lot of stuff going on, and keep my mind busy so I don't think about food. So, but yeah, I mean, I kind of rambled a little bit tonight, but it's really important for me to talk about these things, and talk through the logic behind what I'm eating, why I'm eating it, and things like that, to reinforce it in my own mind. And I have to hear it, right? Do I believe what I'm saying? And I do. I do believe that I'm doing the right things. So, I hope you guys can find similar things to help you if you're watching me for any kind of guidance or, kind of inspiration or whatever it is. If it's entertaining to watch this silly face ramble to you, I enjoy that too. But I'm hoping other people get in benefit, and I know that other people are. So that's my accountability for today. Going to be on here tomorrow, and my plan for tomorrow is to talk about the fact that I ate bacon for breakfast. I ate chicken in the evening, and or not evening, but afternoon. And right now, I'm forgetting right now what my wife said we were eating for dinner tomorrow night, but it was something that was fine for me to eat. And hamburgers. We're doing hamburgers for dinner tomorrow. So I'm going to do bacon. I might have some chicken in the afternoon. That's a maybe. But hamburgers are dinner. So that's the plan. And that's everything I wanted to share with you tonight. Like, comment, subscribe, do the things. Comments have been coming, and I enjoy them. Enjoy corresponding with the people. So that's what I got for you tonight. I'll talk to you tomorrow.